Hi, John here. We're down here in Myrtle Beach for the winter, and while we're here we buy and sell things at auctions, yard sales, flea markets, and primarily sell them on eBay. And what I'm going to do right now is just show you a little bit about what we sold this week. Okay, here we go. Alright, to start with, I bought a bunch of Craftsman Tools at a yard sale for $30 and broke it up into lots and ran these on eBay. This little lot of sockets sold for $9.95, and these two adjustable wrenches, one is not a Craftsman, one's an Artisan, and I think that may have been the one that actually drove the price. These sold for about $31 for the two of them. And this little breaker bar set with an extension and some half-inch drive sockets sold for $16.50. So what did not sell was this big 22-inch wrench, but I'll run that again. I started it at $24.95 and it didn't go, so I'll go $9.95 and pretty sure it'll sell then. So far these sold for $57.44 out of the 30, so not too bad. And I also took 4 small socket sets and sent those off to an auction in the toolbox I got these in, so there's more money coming from there too. This is an 11-volume set, Story of Civilization by Will and Ariel Durant. Very classic, well-known history set, probably, you know, the best one out there of its kind. And this is a newer version from probably the 1990s. We bought this for $5 and sold it for $55.95. Not bad on that one. Here we've got a whole bunch of Titleist Pro V1 golf balls. We paid $30 for about 9 dozen and graded them out. These were in the number 1s, number 2s, number 3s, and this lot sold for $88.32 altogether, and we paid $30. Here is a bunch of Nike, sort of Nike golf balls, and these we paid $5 for. Sorted them out, cleaned them up just a little bit, threw away some of the junky ones and a few that weren't Nikes, and those sold for $21.50. Here is a classic Levi's Denim Jacket. We sell those all the time. This we paid $1 for. It sold for $9.95. The size really is the determining factor on how much you can get. This is a 44R, and the bigger ones sell for more money. If you get up into the 48s and 50s, if you can find them, they sell for a lot more. Cleveland Indians leather jacket. This came out of a storage auction, so it's hard to determine how much we paid for it, but this sold for $14.95. The storage unit is more than paid for already, so that's just pure profit at this point. The reel-to-reel tape Nat King Cole sold for $7. Again, this is out of a lot that's well paid for, that we bought about a month ago. We paid $10 for a whole bunch of reel-to-reel stuff, and we sold that for about $800. So this is, again, you know, just the kind of the leftovers from that. This is a lot of about 1,250 tiny little figural earrings, and we bought about 10,000 of those for $30, and we've been selling them off in lots of about 1,000. This is the last lot, so it's about 1,250 for averaging about $20 per lot. So we turned that 30 into about 200. This is one of those things we picked up just because it was sealed. It's not worth a heck of a lot of money, but it's a friend's trivia game. We bought that for $2 and it sold for $6.50. But you know, it was sealed. If it wasn't sealed, we would have walked right on by it. But sealed stuff sells good. These are classic vintage Roddenberry funky glass, you know, eyeglass frames, and people are really starting to go after that 60s and 70s look again, so these are always good. The funkier the better. These we paid 50 cents for, and they sold for $9.95. Here's some Eau de Joy perfume. So you can see it's actually only half full,
We take a chance with these perfumes when we see them. This we paid $1 for, and it sold for $16.50. The full ones in the box are about $50. So, you know, the better perfumes, believe it or not, sell okay. American Guide series in North Carolina. This is a series. There's one done on every state. The government kind of sanctioned or had this series put together, and these sell all the time. This one didn't have a map. We bought it for $1. It sold for $9.95. The ones, if it had a map and a dust jacket, probably would have got more like $25 for it. Here's something we've never seen before, but we bought it because it had a lot going for it. It's a history of the Daughters of American Revolution. You know, specific histories always seem to do very well. So we bought this. No, this we pulled out of the storage unit. And again, you know, paid for a lot. This sold for $16.09. And all these things that I'm telling you were just sold last night. We run our auctions and have them closed. This is a Monday. We have our auctions closed on Sunday night. So this is all very fresh. This just happened. This lot of Indian related material came out of a box of Indian books that we bought for $10. And this lot here, just these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items sold for $36.02. And I've got a bunch of other stuff left. Some of it I listed and didn't sell. I'll list that again, and it probably will sell next time because Indian stuff almost always does. And the rest of the stuff that I didn't want to run on eBay, I sent off to a live auction, and that'll actually be sold tomorrow sometime. Okay, a few more things. Shoes. It was a big shoe week. You'd be amazed. When we buy shoes, we only buy them if they're high-end brand names and in excellent or new condition. Now these Rockport, Timberland Rockports, I bought this lot plus another one for $10. They're already gone. There were some Nike sneakers that we sold for $30. So basically I paid $10 for the 5 pair. This pair of Timberlands just sold for $22.45 last night, and these Rockport leathers sold for $14.95. Now the neat thing about this is we paid $10. We sold for $50, almost $70 for the 3 pair that we sold, and I got to keep a couple of $100 pair of shoes for free. So I wear these. These are mine. They're just my size, and you know, we kind of joke around. I actually got paid to own those, so that's kind of neat. These are floor shines. Again, you know, real high-end shoes. These came in a lot of 6 pair that we bought for $20 to $25, and these surprisingly only went for $9.95, but they're a smaller size, so that happens a lot. It's the bigger sizes that we do better with, really, the 10s and ups. These are like an 8 or something. These only sold for $9.95. We had a pair of Allen Edmonds in that lot that we already shipped off to France, and those sold for $31. Again, a small size. We've gotten up to 100 for similar ones, but you know, market being what it is, we just sell it for what the market is offering at the time. And these mini Tonkas, again, brand new, but these aren't like the real good ones. These are made in China, and we paid $3 for those, and they sold for $5, so we really didn't make any money on those. But anyway, that's more or less what we have today. We're pretty pleased with what happened, and we'll have more info for you in the future. Okay, bye.